Okay, we've rested, but before we go back to the upper city, to deal with these quests, let's talk to some people here. I think Aru wanted to talk to me, right? She may be outside. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. It's your brother. He died a hero. Yeah. Kinda. Kinda. But not really, but whatever. Where is Alu? Aru, I mean, not Alu. Anybody has anything to say? Doesn't look like it. Aru, where are you, Aru? There you are. And we've got Lariel, Targona, Yaniel, Berengar, Eliandra. You want to talk about what happened at the Malkios Manor? Yes, I thought a lot about what he said, and then I understood. Wait, I think it would be easier to show you instead of trying to explain everything. Will you follow me into my dream again, please? Okay, let's go. Thank you. Help Aru put her dreams in order. Okay, what's wrong? My dreams... It was all a mistake. Do you remember what we saw in the Malkios mansion? What he said about the dreams coming true, food, riches, the demise of his enemies. Desna asked me what I dreamed of. I tried to find an answer, I truly did. But look, are my dreams any different from the desires of demons? What's changed? What's the name of that bird that grabs everything shiny and carries it off to its nest? A goldfinch, right? I'm just like a thieving goldfinch that spies on people's dreams and hoards them away, but doing that hasn't changed me at all. I'm still the same greedy, cruel, lustful demon I've always been. That's not true. I force myself to do good every day. I help mortals, I protect them from other demons, but can't my actions change my inner nature at all? If I'm still a demon inside... then what does it matter? What if I, without even knowing it, I'm simply ingratiating I don't even know what it means. Myself with you so I can seduce, betray, and murder you. I don't want to, but my black heart does. Other demons don't dream. That's true, but this is my dream, and it's full of things that demons desire in reality. What are you going to do now? I have to start anew. I still have my own dream. I will cleanse it of others' desires and try to find my own. I was so happy to receive my own dreams, and now it's so difficult to get rid of them. Will you help me destroy all this? I fear I won't manage on my own. Burn Aru dreams. Okay, let's burn it all down. Thank you for giving me this dream, Sekar. It's a beautiful dream, but it isn't mine. He's like, I don't care. Right. Anything else? Arusha's dream has been swallowed by the flames. Ribbons of smoke drift away, carried by an intangible wind. A black shadow lurks in the darkness, staring at you. This is Arusha's ineradicable nightmare. What's wrong with this stupid table? Why didn't it burn? Well, think about it. Why this table? Why is it important? I don't know. I don't. It's just a table. An obvious fresh bread used to be here, but now it's gone, and yet the table remains. What if this is a real dream, your own dream, and not something you've overheard? This table, is this what I dream of? Furniture? Well, let me help you get rid of it. I wanted to destroy everything I had brought here, but it just refuses to burn. Is it a nightmare too? Or maybe something important? Is it another hint? I don't know. I want to destroy it, but I'm afraid to. Didn't you want to burn it all and start anew? Yes, but now I think it's something important. I don't know why exactly. It's a hunch. Sorry, I'm so fickle. Then perhaps we shouldn't get rid of it. But what's wrong with it? Why is it still here when everything else burned down? Oh, your nightmare didn't burn down. That thing won't leave this place ever. What now? I don't know. Perhaps I won't do anything yet. Everything has burned down apart from my nightmare and this table. I'll come back here too. I need some time. I need some time alone to think about it. Later, let's go back to the real world for now. Okay. If you say so. Right, well, that's another one done. Let's talk to these guys now. Lariel. Hello, Lariel. The wounds will heal, kind angel, and my suffering will be forgotten. Soon we will forsake this evil plane and leave the memory of torture and captivity behind. Not everything can be forgotten, my mortal sister, and not everything should be. Those who brought the evil to us and our kin have yet to pay for their crimes, and the world wound is still open, spewing its poison into the lifeblood of Golarion. But look who is here, Seker, the bringer of hope, the one who has given us a second chance. Well, you are the reason I'm here, Lariel. I owe everything to you. You are too kind. However, I am grateful for your words. During every hour of every day of every year of my captivity, I prayed that the power of my sword would end up in worthy hands, and now I know that my prayers were answered. My hope was not in vain. My strength is not what it once was. I have been greatly weakened, but my years of captivity and torture and any power that I had left was consumed by the Devastator. I am ready to follow you to the end, no matter what, where our path may take us. Why did you go into the caves beneath Canabres? It was so long ago, and my memories are bitter. Do you know about the angels who voluntarily locked themselves inside the wardstones? My sister and I were supposed to be among them, but my heart wasn't at peace. There was only one thing I wished to do before I committed myself to the stone. I wanted to find the children of the first Crusaders, those who bore the curse of the world wound. We devoted ourselves to the war effort, but were blinded to the injustices that took place right under our nose. Those who deserved help were ostracized and sent away from their cities. Poor children were forced to grow up in the darkness of underground caves. I believed that these exiles were still alive and I wanted to help them, but in the end I only succeeded in bringing death to my comrades and captivity to myself. The thing is, the things I had planned to do fell on your shoulders instead. Have you been a prisoner this whole time? Yes, I was the Echo's favorite plaything, but I would rather not speak about such things. Such stories only breed fear, and I will not reward my tormentors by remembering their deeds. Why didn't the Echo just kill you? Because he had other plans. He does not like to kill his enemies quickly. It is not in his nature. He prefers to prolong their suffering. Trust me, I am well acquainted with this method. He likes sophisticated schemes and sinister plots that will drive his targets insane. This is what makes the Echo such a frightening opponent. He does not simply want to win. He is not content to kill his victims. He wants to take everything from them, to make them suffer. He wants to destroy them. Okay, I have to go. It brings me so much joy to see you both. My dear ones are finally with me. Yes, sister, but our journey is not yet over. We are the warriors of light. Though we may fall, we will not lose, and though we may retreat, we will not surrender. We will stand alongside our friends and raise our blade and banner against the darkness. Aleandra, Berengar. There is something about this lovely lady Aleandra. Such peace and wisdom. She's really one of a kind. I'm glad we could save her. And it's good to have someone from Sarkoris to help us, to help right this wrong. The wound began in Sarkoris and then spread its poison to Mendev. Now we can get rid of it together. How does it feel being here? I feel like I'm in a museum. Who would have thought old Berengar would end up in the company of all these legendary heroes? There is the commanders of the Fifth Crusade and the Silver Angel Maiden from the songs, and her brother, an equally legendary angel who survived the furnace of a demonic machine. And then there is the hero Yaniel. I know 3 priests and 5 women named after her. And then the head priestess of Pulura, a living legend of Sarkoris, wise and fair. And finally there is the herald of my goddess. Talk about being abstract. It's an honor just to be in his presence. I'm not the stuff of legends, never have been and never will be. For me, a war with demons is just a war we have to win. When I pray to Iomade, it's like turning to a mentor for help, and there is no shame in asking for advice from someone you trust. I don't know how I ended up here with all of you, but somehow I feel like I'm exactly where I belong. Okay, now we're gonna save the game here, and we will go back to the upper city. So we have 2 more companions quests left. One for, well, 3 more, but one is for later. So one for Greybor and one for Woljif. But I don't like them together in the party because they're both melee, so let's think about it. Who are we going to take with us? I think I need Nenyo. Let's do Woljif. Let's do... oh, Greybor. We need a healer. We always have to take Sila because she's the tank. So she always needs to be in the party. Yeah, no ranged character doesn't seem like a good idea. Well, let's do this first. Let's do Olgi first, and then we'll replace him with no, actually, we're gonna do Greybor first. Let's do that. Let's go to the upper city. I'm just wondering how are we going to beat this pack of vampires? I really don't know. Over here. I really do not know. We could get rid of this pack in the meantime as well, maybe. Oh. So this pack should be beatable. Let's save. Let's save it here. We just need some crap in front of us and we'll be good, I think. Let's got some new buffs. Heroism. I'm looking for a spell. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, okay. Actually, okay, so we're not gonna use the greater one. We will use it manually. Okay, we're strong now. Do we summon even more crap? Possibly. Don't have any summons here, which may be a mistake. Let's just do... That should be sufficient. They still got last stand out of me. Pretty insane. Okay, I need to low. I can't afford that. I really can't afford that, I'm afraid. Let's give it another try. Oh yeah, I can summon these guys. Fair enough. Down. Two down. Wait, who's still alive? Okay. Okay, all down. No last stunts used or anything. That's all great. Just need to heal Fluffy the horse. Okay, while we have all these buffs, it's time to head over the vampires. The question is, how do we beat them? I feel like... Is this gonna work? I may have to test some things here, you know. Let's give it a try. So they will be immune to most stuff, right? So what are you immune to? Mind affecting stuff, okay. Is Sirocco mind affecting? I don't think it is. I don't think Sirocco is mind affecting. Okay, one of these creatures is dead. Scylla changed her size, unfortunately, which is not great. Some of them are down to Sirocco, which is good, but it's just not enough. One of the horses is down now. Not good. What can you do? That's powerful. Oh, Grapers. Okay, Sirocco is definitely doing a lot of good work here, so that's good to know. I mean, they are getting kind of obliterated by it, to be fair. Okay, last stand on Scylla. Sucks, but what can you do? Nine seconds. You're down. Oh, that's okay. Six seconds. Okay, Greyboard died, which is not good. Not good. Have to rest him. Let's try killing these guys before they kill Scylla, although we only have 2 seconds to do that, which I don't think we'll be able to do. Nope. It was close. It was close though. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. This pack is easier than I thought with Nanyo. Fairly easy. I think we're gonna be fine then. Alright, well, we've lost a shit ton of resources, but I mean, I can't be bothered with this fight anymore. Let's just hope what we have is enough. Don't have diamond dust. But I do have a scroll, right? Restoration greater. Okay, cool. Let's check out these items now. Defiler, 5 to 12 damage, heavy mace, 100. This +4 unholy heavy mace increases the amount of damage channel negative energy does to living creatures or heals undead creatures by 2d6. Okay, it's not good for my party. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna hope that we can... we can survive this, the House of Wicked Knowledge, without Last Stand, which will be rather difficult. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? Save it here. Right, the House of Wicked Knowledge. The lock is familiar. These locks are used by monster traders from Katapesh who want to ensure their most powerful beasts stay in their cages. It can't be forced, but one delicate twist of a knife and done. Win? Day 2. Month Desnus. A hunt is a clash between the hunter's cunning and the shrewdness of the prey. When the prey expects a trap, the hunter's acumen is put to the test in trying to subvert such expectations. Willodus has proven he understands this fundamental principle. The commander bursts through the front door and freezes. For all the tales about the mansion supposedly becoming a citadel, no one is there to assault the unwanted guests. There are no flying arrows, no chilling battle cries, and no expensive furniture hasn't been turned into makeshift barricades. The commander and his companion carefully examine the luxury antechamber. There are 2 doors leading deeper into the mansion. One bears a symbol of a mirror and the other one a symbol of a knife. There is a bloody pigeon feather in front of the door and a note that contains 2 words. Welcome, assassin. Lore religion check success. The commander recalls that the bloody feather is a symbol of Shax, the Blood Marquis. This demon lord is infamous for luring his victims into labyrinths full of deadly traps. The door slams shut loudly behind him. The commander will enter the door with the mirror symbol. Stepping through the doorway, the commander suddenly feels nauseous and an icy chill runs across his skin. His intuition screams that he has just passed through an interplanar portal, and he instantly loses all sense of direction and balance. It seems the room of this mansion occupy different layers of reality, and these portals unite them into an elaborate labyrinth where a single wrong turn is enough to lose one ways entirely. Greed and arrogance are traits inherent to almost all demons, and the Lord of the Mansion seems eager to prove himself without equal in indulgence in both these vices. The door leads into a magnificent sitting room. It has been furnished into a manner indicative of tasteful refinement. The lamp reflections sparkle on the gilded furniture. The floor is covered in elaborate mosaics. The shelves are full of expensive trinkets, as if all this luxury wasn't enough, the whole room is reflected back again in the giant mirror that covers the entire ceiling. As soon as the commander enters, the mirror's surface ripples, starting to bubble, bulge, and ooze like molasses. It sends its sticky tendrils toward the outsiders, and a single touch from these appendages pierces the flesh with a sepulchral chill. I don't even know what that means. The commander tries to defend himself. Religion check. Athletics. Stealth. Okay, looks around searching for cover. After a quick, thoughtful glance at his reflection, Sekar hides under a spindle-ledged coffee table. As soon as his reflection disappears from the glittering surface of the mirror, the disoriented tentacles start lunging blindly in different directions, unable to locate their prey. Hidden from the watchful eye of the monster, the commander sneaks toward the exit. There are 3 doors that lead out from the room, occupied by strange carnivorous mirror. The commander decides to open the one bearing the symbol of, I don't know, a crooked knife. They say that pets reflect the character and disposition of their owners. If this is true, then the Lord of the Mansion has truly cruel and perverse disposition. The commander enters a spacious cellar filled with scattered bones and cages. All of them are wide open, and the creatures they once contained are freely roaming the room. They've all come from different planes. Some are monsters, some are mere animals, some are intelligent species. Yet all of them shamble around aimlessly. They pant loudly, and drool drips from their slack jaws and open mouths. Their horribly mutilated and scarred heads provide evidence as to the reason for this behavior. A merciless surgeon has opened their skulls and taken out most of their brains, leaving only the bits that govern the most base instincts such as hunger. And these creatures are very hungry indeed. The commander decides I'm just gonna scare them away. Sekar bursts out of the shadows with a spectacular leap and lands in the center of the room, where he draws his weapon and quickly puts several of the closest monsters out of their misery. He produces such a wild and bloodthirsty howl that even these mindless wretches are shaken to their core. Squealing pathetically, they hurry back into their cages. Huddling in fear, the way is now free. 3 doors lead from this dark cellar, and its oppressive sting of blood and decay. The commander decisively reaches out for one of them, marked with the symbol of a pair of scales. No matter how gleefully the lord of this palace mutilates flesh, he is first and foremost a scientist, and a scientist by definition is a madman who can put to shame any giggling maniac with a knife. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that his laboratory is furnished with care and order, and there is no hint of tawdry luxury found in other rooms. There is a multitude of flasks and vials with potions resting on the tables, and the cupboards are full of jars containing brains of all shapes and colors. As soon as the door closes behind the commander's back, a huge silvery autoclave opens with a wheezing clang, emitting a wave of foul-smelling brine. A hideous homunculus covered in glistening slime crawls out of the autoclave. Its liquid, malleable body constantly grows new limbs, eyes, and mouths, absorbing the bits and pieces it no longer requires. It seems the monster can't decide what shape it should take. It stares at the commander with malevolent intelligence. It seems it has better mental faculties than most alchemically produced creatures. The homunculus giggles repulsively as it grabs a vial full of acid and aims it at the commander's head. Okay, I can start throwing flasks of potions at the homunculus while trying not to touch any really dangerous substances. Or I can intimidate. Oh, let's just do this now. The barrage of flasks, vessels, and other laboratory wares forces the homunculus, I can't really pronounce that. Well, I mean, I can't pronounce anything, but that especially, to retreat behind the bulk of the autoclave and defend itself from there. Secker grabs a round, corked vial with frost on the inside. Taking careful aim, he launches the projectile right at the monster's hiding place. A pale blue flash lights up the laboratory, and the homunculus is instantly frozen to the autoclave. Covered in a thick layer of ice, it desperately grows 2 extra mouths for its final deadly scream. The commander uses this chance to search the laboratory and manages to procure an entire satchel of useful potions and balms. Stepping over the wreckage of explosive lab equipment and shattered glass, the commander pauses before the 3 doors and eventually chooses the one with the symbol of, I don't know, a full moon. The commander enters a magnificent bedroom and ends up knee-deep in a seemingly bottomless pile of soft blankets, fuzzy rags, and plump featherbeds, and other covers of all sorts and shapes. They allure and promise the sweetest dreams, if only Secker would lie down and close his eyes. It's a dangerous temptation. Anyone who allows these fluffy killers to put them to sleep won't wake up ever again. They will crawl over their victim, piling up around them, and then suffocate and smother them to death. Carving through a featherbed with his blade, the commander sees glistening flesh, and a thick ichor oozes out from the rent in the fabric. Yet no book has ever mentioned such strange bizarre creature. Success at lore nature check. The commander can only guess that this is the result of a strange experiment of some predatory swarm organisms that disguises itself as a something harmless and then preys on those it lures close. The commander decides that the best decision would be lore nature to find and destroy the leader of this strange swarm. The rags bleed when carved up with a blade. They are a swarm or a pack, and therefore may have a leader. Secker surges forward, allowing the hungry mass to smother and bury him under its weight, while he doggedly presses ahead. At last, he finds a large purple cluster of flesh that resembles a giant brain. When touched, it wobbles and quivers like jelly. Secker splits it open with a single decisive blow, and the wounded creature emits a barely audible, highly pitched squeal. The rag swarm bulges and convulses in pain, dying in a terrible agony. It would seem these creatures had an invisible link, and destroying the brain doomed the whole brood. The commander decides to search the place. Who knows what secret compartments have been hidden beneath this repulsive mass of fabric and flesh. The search reveals a disguised niche, and inside it is a stack of papers. These are journals of mad surgeon who researched the brains of living creatures. The experiments described on these pages are as repulsive as they are enlightening. For anyone who isn't too squeamish to finish the reading, 3 doors with different symbols lead from the master bedroom. The commander decides he would rather take his chances. A boiling cauldron. The commander walks into an enormous kitchen. There are massive cauldrons with shiny polished sides, and a tiny green flame flickers within a magical oven. The aroma of delicious spices beckons from the countless cupboards and shelves that line the walls. However, as soon as the commander enters the room, the cauldron's lids fly up into the air, blown off in a powerful explosion. A nasty grayish-pink slime oozes out from the open cauldron, swelling up like dough. The slime flows down onto the floor, gathering up into massive clotted clusters, which then begin to crawl toward the commander. Secker has never seen or read about such creatures before. It is reasonable to suggest that this was the outcome of a complicated and perverted magical experiment. The carnivorous slime was captured in a cave, subjected to magical transformation, and fed entirely with brain tissue. Okay, let's do use magic device. Decides to burn the monster in the magical oven. Tucker quickly uses the magical sigils controlling the oven to turn the small fire inside a roaring green flame. Secker hides behind it and lures the slime right into the open oven. The monster fails to perceive the threat of fire and crawls inside instantly, begging to bubble and boil. In a matter of moments, all that remains of the creature is a suffocating stench that still hangs in the air. After meticulously examining the food of the undisturbed shelves, the commander decides to rest. He takes the opportunity to recuperate and bandage his wounds. It is thinking ahead, rather than rushing forward recklessly, that separates able tacticians from those who rashly press on and perish. Okay, 2 doors, again, lead from this kitchen where it's apparently easier to be eaten than to eat. The commander chooses that one that is marked with the symbol of a blazing fire. The commander finds himself in a long stone passage. No traps are triggered by his careful steps, yet at the end of the passage his vision grows blurry. The illusion of safety falls apart like a house of cards, revealing an endless fiery field, ashen mountains, rivers of lava, and magmatic volcanoes. Hot wind scorches his face. It is not difficult to conclude that this deadly place is elemental plane of fire. Ash and volcanic rock tremble beneath the commander's feet, but walking on it seems safe enough for now. The only escape route is the distant 3-way arc of rough-hewn stone containing the 3 familiar doors. However, in order to reach it, the commander must find a way past the river of fire, in which tiny islets of porous stone are just barely visible. The river spews out tongues of roaring flame that land on the banks and crystallize into dark glass. As a result, both banks of the river have become steep, jagged cliffs of obsidian. The commander has nothing left to do but to walk along the bank looking for a ford, guided by his knowledge of interplanar travel. Secker remembers a few tales of travelers who have survived the plane of fire and decides to venture forth along the fiery riverbank. The trek is long and dangerous, but after a couple of hours, he finally finds what he's been looking for. A strip of hardened black glass arcing across the stream of lava like a volcanic bridge. Sekor carefully makes his way to the other side using the makeshift bridge and climbs up the stone arches. After reaching the stone portal, the commander has to decide which of the three doorways to enter. Eventually he settles on the one with the symbol of a rod. The door doesn't budge. The commander forces it open with his weight and enters the same hall where this dangerous expedition first began. The cozy, comfortable setting in no way hints at the nightmares that awaited the commander inside the mansion. The door outside is wide open, and through the doorway dark figures can be seen, clutching weapons. All of this was nothing but a warm-up. The final decisive battle is still to come. The commander prepares for a fight as he steps outside the accursed mansion. Okay, well that sucks, because we're not ready for a fight, bro. Oh, there he is, Willodus. He's the leader of this gang of demon, is grotesquely disfigured even by the standard of the abyss. More bloody larvae showing up at my palace. I'm getting very tired of these visits. What a freak. Even I feel somewhat conflicted. Would killing this creature be an act of cruelty or mercy? I do not wish to show mercy to the scum that set me up. Who are you? You don't even know who you've decided to challenge. Let these words herald your imminent death, outsider. I am Willodus, the wizard confidant, an advisor to the lady in shadow. I am known as the vivisector. So many words, I'll simply call you a corpse. Less impressive sounding perhaps, but easy to remember. Why did you turn your house into a trap? I was expecting assassins, and therefore I prepared a warm welcome for such guests. I trust that you appreciated my vivarium. When I'm finished with you, you will become a new decoration for my palace, and another test for those who follow you. You will be mine. Some of you will be mindless pets, and the more attractive ones I may use to meet other needs. Okay. Did you create the monsters I found in the mansion? You call them monsters, silly boy. What can you possibly know about it? Those are masterpieces of vivisection, impossible creations conceived not by nature but born of my scalpel, needle, and magic. They are crudely and clumsily constructed. You lack creative vision and artistic talent. You may have labored over them, but they look like work of an amateur, not a true master. How dare you! I will chop you into pieces. I'll cut you off your insolent tongue and sew it to your... I would be interested to see how a truly talented vivisectionist could alter my form, but my body is quite valuable. I'm not going to let such a high quality material to go to waste in your hands. So who do you think wants you dead? My enemies are many and dangerous. I could spend an eternity guessing, but there is no need for that. Once I've killed you, I'll soak your warm little brains in my concoctions and read the names of my enemies like tea leaves in their wrinkled patterns, and then I'll have a lovely dinner. Why did you put a hit out on Darazant and give Graybor a faulty magical weapon? Nonsense. Why would I want that idiot dead? What possessed him to think I'm one who put a hit out on him? And how dare you pathetic amateurs even think that a scheme of mine might possibly fail? If I truly wanted to kill Darazan, he would be long gone, but no, I don't give a damn about anyone from that swarm of locusts. I expected such an answer. For some reason, whenever I corner these scoundrels and demand a reckoning, none of them are brave enough to own up to their crimes, and they never go quietly when I slit their throat. What do you think, Graybor? Usually I'm quite capable of detecting lies, but this ugly wretch is impossible to read, and why does it matter anyway? Even if he's not lying, we would do well to get rid of him. He just tried to kill us in his mansion. Besides, you'll ever sleep well knowing this monstrosity is alive somewhere. Your words reek of deceit. Soon we shall find out what your tiny, ridiculous worm-eater brain smells like. Kill him. I won't lie, I've been waiting for this moment. Tomorrow morning, my reputation will be spotless again. Sweet dreams. Well, that kinda sucks, bro, because we're not ready for a fight. Oh. Our pets are dead. Try and kill these first, maybe. Don't really. Oh, actually, no. We do have a lot of. Our creatures here. What is that spell you're casting, son? Your reflex save is really bad. Oh, yeah, you still saved. That kinda sucks. It's not very strong though. So there is that. They don't seem to be like very strong. And with that AC, I mean, maybe we'll be okay. But I definitely need to kill Secker now or he will die. Okay, good heal. What are you casting now? Oh, Graber just killed him. Interesting. Okay, you need to move away, Secker, or you're gonna be dead. Same with you, Nanyo. Horzala, allow me to congratulate you. The short work you've made of Willodus proves you are a true professional. I am Horzala, and on behalf of the Assassin's Guild, I congratulate Graber on completing this contract. You have fulfilled the order we received for Willodus' murder, and therefore you have the right to collect the bounty even though you are not a guild member yourself. I'm sure you also have many questions about what happened. I doubt our guild is hard to find. There is a notice board at its entrance where the assassination contracts are posted. Who are you? I am Horzala, Baphomet's daughter. Horzala, not Hepsamira. She is my elder sister, but I doubt you're able to appreciate the true extent of my misfortune. I am also known in Alushinira as the assistant and right hand of Yoz, the head of the Assassin's Guild. Do you know what happened here? I may know a thing or two, but we should discuss these matters inside the guild, not in public. Who's going to overhear us? The corpses? Why don't you just come here and speak to us face to face instead of projecting an illusion? Or are you afraid we won't like your answers and will make you join Willodus? Alright, we'll pay a visit to the Assassin's Guild soon. Thank you for your answer. The bounty awaits you. I'm not sure what reward awaits us, but I truly hope it's a considerable sum of gold and not a meager payment served up at the end of a blade. Well, interesting. I guess. Well, we're gonna go to the Assassin's Guild now and hopefully find out what this all what all this was about. Like, um, maybe use some healing first, though. I just wonder what's here. Maybe we should go there first. And then we will go to the Assassin's Guild. Let's have a look. We have a religion check here. Failed. Incomprehensible scrolls have been inscribed on the wall, written in one of the countless dialects of the abyss. Alright, not much here then. It's just a balcony. That's weird. Alright, let's head to the Assassin's Guild now. Which is in the middle city, I believe. Let's hope we're not gonna get assassinated there. That would be unfortunate. We have a... Oh yeah, we can go to 1,000 Delights. Go to the other door. Wait, wrong door. Oh. Wrong door. Outside to the upper city, okay. Right, the Assassin's Guild should be... Wait, where? This way, I think. Yeah, it should be just here. There we go. Okay. What the hell was that? Where is she? Where's she gone? Is this a bug? as possible. Let's try leaving and entering again. Well. Oh, there she is. Okay. The demon standing before you clearly has a penchant for jewelry. His fingers are covered in rings, 3 gold chains encircle his neck and 4 bejeweled earrings sparkle in each of his ears. Okay. Look who's here. It's the arrogant Golarian who disposed of our pool Willodus. You aren't about to do something really stupid and start a massacre here, right? Can we just talk? Who are you, the leader of the gang of assassins? Yes, I'm proud of it. The abyss is full of butchers and monsters, so anyone who chooses to be an assassin among monsters and butchers commands a high level of respect. If they live long enough to make a name for themselves, of course. My guild attracts assassins from many planes. No one hires us for simple things, like murdering noisy neighbors or cutting the throat of a cheating merchant. As I'm sure you know, it's easier and cheaper to do that yourself, and there is no need to get assassins involved. No, if someone turns to an assassin, it means that the victim is a dangerous, cunning, and well-protected target. I've heard about you, Yoz. You're the head of a highly reputable guild that operates on many planes besides the Abyss. He just said that. Many of my colleagues would consider it an honor to work alongside you, unlike myself. This horned thing is one of yours, isn't it? Horzala? Yes. The little demoness is one of my most useful servants. Besides, it's so very prestigious to have a daughter of Baphomet working under you. Yes, master, I am your servant. For a fleeting moment, you notice a shadow of angry displeasure crosses her face. A spark of fear flashes in Yoz's eyes. Like a boy who realizes he's gone too far when testing the patience of his parents. Tell me the truth right now. Fine, fine. I was the one who actually gave Greybor assignments. I needed to light a little fire underneath this cauldron. Where so many minions of demon lords are being mixed together, I ordered him to murder those demons in Canabres. And I put a hit out on Darazant, although that ugly idiot didn't bother me at all. But he was an ugly idiot indeed, and a vengeful one to boot. That's why I gave Greybor a dagger that was only supposed to wound the Balor, and that is why using Willodus' name was important. It was the perfect hand of cards. Darazan survived after suffering a painful, humiliating wound by a mortal's hand, no offense of course. The Balor couldn't simply let that go, and so he started a vendetta against Willodus, dragging other Descarites into it. And that was my goal all along, because Willodus was my real target, a target that was very difficult to reach. People like you are why us assassins have such a lousy reputation, no respect for agreements. You used me to commit a contract killing, it's disgusting, you acted dishonorably. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say nothing. Staying quiet, Commander. I'll have a few words to say to this fellow when the time is right. You are the head of the Assassin Guild. Why didn't you send your underlings after Willodus? Who say I didn't? I lost a number of capable killers. And yet, as you can see, I found a more elegant and economical way to execute the plan. I won't lie to you, this kind of plotting makes me very proud of my own guile. My assistants made sure that every larva in this city knew about the bounty on Willodus' head. I knew that Greybor returned to Alushinira and decided to use him once more. Just like poor Darazan, he had no idea he was merely a pawn of mine. Just as I envisioned, you didn't linger and paid Willodus a visit. I had no doubt that Paranoiac would try to kill anyone who crossed his doorstep, but I expected you to overcome him and I was right. I thought your guild had the best contractors. After hearing your story, they sound like amateurs to me. Why didn't you do all of this? Why did you do all of this? For money and power, of course. This has been my primary motivation for many years now. Somebody wanted that old Woodlouse dead, and clever Yaws has fulfilled their wish, with the expectation of being showered in privileges and treasures. You're getting a share of those privileges and treasures, by the way. I trust you're not going to refuse the reward provided for freelance operatives. Trust me, the sum is considerable. I haven't forgotten about you either. You'll be rewarded in proportion to your truly astonishing lethality. Okay. Are we ready for a fight? Well, let's give it... Let's see what happens when we attack. I mean, it's probably a bad idea. I'll have to load the game. You there, dwarf. I offer you a place in my guild if you kill this Golarian right now. An interesting proposal, but this Golarian has paid for my services in advance, and when I accept a fee, I make sure to finish the job. You shouldn't have picked a fight with me outside there, especially here on my turf. Well, this is gonna be bad. What makes you think you deserve such honor? So you want to find what makes you deserve such honor? Hear me, all of you. Whoever brings me the outsider's head will receive a generous reward and become my personal bodyguard. While there is still time, does anyone wish to leave now and escape with their life? Only cowards stuck in a crowd. How many must I kill before you get up? Right, let's do that. Alright, who are we dealing with here? Well, these guys don't look to be that strong. But without my pets, it is going to be a difficult task. Nonetheless. Yo, bro. You need to summon some crap or we're fucked. Alright, Greybird died. That's not ideal. What happened to Icy Prison? Where are you, Nangyo? Oh, you lost your mind. Well, that explains a lot. Well... Oh, we still had last stand on Scylla. Alright, this one's down. Why you can't move? What is Nangyo doing? Oh, she lost her. Bro, you need to try and run away and maybe we'll be fine. That's the way to go. Nice heal. Cast another one. Well, the only problem is I need to res Greybar now. Okay, well I've got 1 diamond. Don't think that will work, right? Where is the other res? Let's save it here. Alright, let's bring him back to life then. Give him a big heal. I said give him a big heal. Cool. Alright, come on. Is there anybody left or what? Win the battle. I thought I won it. No? Is it a bug? What's going on? Okay, maybe I can go up here. No, I can't. Does anybody here have a teleport or something? I don't think so. What am I supposed to do? I think this has to be a bug, right? What else can it be? Hello? Alright, that was an unfortunate bug, but at least we know what's going on here. I just need to think about positioning everybody. Definitely we can summon some crap, and also just to make it very difficult for them, let's put a Sirocco in this area. I think that will be good. Yeah, I think that will fuck them. Let's give it another try. Blah blah. Okay, so we really just need to kill this guy first. Summon even more crap. I'm pretty sure we're resting after this fight, so we can just use whatever. Whoops. Let's use what we have. Ooh, that's a big hit. Grabor's in trouble now. Give him a big heal. Right, good heal. Now I know we need to put some of them here. Okay. The crowd of assassins looks fearfully at the pile of corpses at your feet. None of them are eager to share the fate of those brave few who attacked you. Well, you've vanquished the lowest of my henchmen. Let's see if you are a match for the three tigers of sin. We are the three tigers of sin, martial arts from the masters from the island of whatever. Okay, well, I don't really care what they say. I'm gonna say, I don't want to fight you. Please don't die protecting that wretch. Saying please already? Soon you shall beg. And they just attacked us. And one of them is standing next to my... we need to kill them. I mean, we need to make sure they don't attack the squishies here. This spell evaporates. Okay, this would harm everybody, so I'm not doing that. Alright, you losers. Let's look at your saves. Good reflex. Bad at everything else. Immunity, fear, poison, disease. Okay, I'm never gonna use this spell, am I? Phantasm Killer. It's never gonna use it, bro. They all immune to that. Alright, this one just got hit by Sirocco and is about to die, so got fucked, I guess. Graber can kill him. Not sure what this does. Oh, it's one of those spells that don't do anything. Oh, oh shit! These sneak attacks are really powerful. Shit! Fuck off! Need to run. Okay, well, those sneak attacks. Not really sure if this does anything useful. Don't think so. Be careful here. Let's just use Blade of the Sun. Alright, it did some damage, that's good. Oh shit. Alright, he's not dead, he's only down, that's fine. But these guys are not noobs. They are fairly strong by the looks of it. Come on, Grey Boar. Kill them. These sneak attackers. Mango, what can you do? Give me another fireball, I guess. Make sure you don't kill Sucker. They're really dangerous, actually, these guys. Oh no. One of them is coming here. I need to stop him. You're gonna die now though. Shit. How come they are so strong? Oh. Graber now. These guys are surprisingly strong. Oh, just leave me alone, bro. Attack sea lion if you can. There you go. That's your target. Alright, let's use mass heal to bring these guys back. That should be good. Oh yeah, that was good. Mass heal, bro. That's not mass heal. That's mass heal. Or maybe don't use that actually. Just use normal heal. Come on. Okay, another one down. Good, good, good. Feels like we need to heal Greybor now. Are you evil? You are evil actually. I'm surprised by that. Let's summon help before the next wave of crap. Okay, Tiger of Sin. It was a worthy fight. I bow before you, your mastery, my lord. It seems Golarion is populated by weaklings. Blood Moon, deal with this insolent upstart. Okay. A giant demon. Blood Moon, I don't know who you are or where you came from, outsider, but your journey ends here. In the light of Blood Moon, you shall pray to her. Pray to your agony comes. Pray that your agony comes to an end quickly, but Blood Moon knows no mercy. Better drop your weapons and run, nameless boy, although you won't run far. I am Sekar, the Knight Commander of the Mendevian Crusade. Let's not say that. We don't want to out ourselves. The champion of Golarion does not back down from a fight. I agree, I've earned many scars in my lifetime, but none of them adorn my back. Okay, Blood Moon. Oh, Blood Moon are way stronger than others. Right, what you're good? Fortitude, you're not good at. Your reflex is also pretty bad, my dear. Let's smite. Pretty sure we can kill it fairly quickly. What can you do? Give Sekar a heal. Are you casting? Oh yeah, you are. They always save, bro. Always. Always fucking save. Always. Immune to poison, death, petrified, ability score, drain energy, spell immunity, magic missile, force strike. Okay, well, maybe I can try Phantasmal Killer on you. Let's see how we deal with that. You done healing? Looks like it. Okay, made a will save. Right. Not gonna say anything. And they always save, always. Remember that they always save. Looks like they can't really deal with my creatures. Alright, you're next. Well, where's Greyboar? Why are you there? Let's kill it now. Oh, that was very good. That's good damage. Pretty good. That is pretty good. You're immune to magic missiles, aren't you? Well, not immune to Crusader's Edge, that's for sure. Alright, you're dead. Never has anyone humiliated my guild in this manner. Do you think yourself invincible? I've been killing the invincible for hundreds, thousands of years. Enough flowery speeches. Let's see what you're worth in a fight. Indeed, I'm already impressed with the way you run your mouth, as well as your deadly skill of hiding behind your underlings. How about you finally prove that you know which side of a blade to hold? Alright, he didn't say anything, he just teleported. Well, let me tell you something about this guy. His AC is fairly low, but it is very his reflex save is crazy, but anything else is pretty low. Alright, he's like an assassin. Can be frightened, whatever, you know the drill. I'm not really sure. What about magic missiles? Are you immune to that? No, you're not. Well, son, it's time to meet your makers now. Gonna smite ya. What are you doing? God. Why are you doing this? Alright, heal. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt me actually. He hit me pretty hard. Oh shit. He hits like a truck. His AC is really low though. Gonna die. Oh, I still have last stand on Sela. Okay, well, you're dead. You've won this battle. Glory to the victor. I admit my defeat and I'm willing to ransom my life. Believe me, I value it very highly indeed. Well, I don't have time for talks with you. You tricked us. You lied to us. You used us. You deserve death. Horzala. At last this carrion heap-goat got what he deserved. Pretending to be a servant of this arrogant fool was so humiliating. I'm glad it's over now. This fool could never pass up an opportunity to swindle someone dangerous. Luring him into a trap was easy enough, and now he is no longer in charge of this guild. It belongs to me now, so please accept my apology for my predecessor's mistakes and leave. I think our business is concluded. Concluded? I've only just begun. Perhaps we can talk in flesh, face to face. Yes, let's talk. I can't stand those who profit off my work without paying me. Oh no, thank you. I'm not a fool like yours. I prefer to keep a safe distance. Will you seek vengeance for this slaughter? Why would I do that? I would only waste skilled assassins. I have no quarrel with you. You had a right to be angry at yours, and this carnage cleared the way for me to take control here. Do not be concerned for your safety. It's so generous. What about offering me membership in your guild? Out of the question. After this massacre, I'll have to replenish the ranks, and your presence would scare away potential candidates. There is something I wish to ask you about. If it means you'll get out here faster, I shall answer your questions. Lore religion. Study the seals burned into the demon's skin. You recognize them easily. These are the brands that Demon Lord Baphomet and his inner circle use for punishment. The seal drains one's power and inflicts excruciating pain, making the victim eager to do anything to atone for their transgressions. It's scary to imagine what it must feel like to be covered in a multitude of such seals at once. Why did you pretend to be Yoz's slave? That's what I was. Yoz made a deal with my father, and I was an advance payment he managed to procure. Yoz thought that a Nephilim concubine would raise his status, and my father did not value me highly. And so I, the great Horzala, was forced to serve him after my father deprived me of all my powers. How I dreamed of tearing off that overdressed fool's head, but I found another way. Yoz dearly loved using others to do his dirty work, and it was such a pleasure beating him at his own game. You served me well, Kolari. Okay. This was all part of your plot. She just said that. Alright. I'm looking for your sister, Hepzamira. Then look elsewhere, far away from me. I have no intention of getting anywhere near that bitch. If she crosses you somehow, I didn't have anything to do with that, but I do wish you luck in trying to murder her. You bear scars from wearing manacles. Whoa, who dared shackle you? My sister, that bitch Hepzamira, always envied me. She was dumber and weaker than I, and so her only goal was to destroy me, crush me, that piece of trash. That belch of Lamatsu, I don't know, lured me into a trap and imprisoned me. I, Baphomet's daughter, was jailed in the ivory labyrinth like a damned her for eternity. Never mind that. Soon I shall prove which of us is stronger and more valuable. Father will see me. Father will realize his mistakes. He refuses to rescue me back then, letting my sister humiliate me and keep me prisoner, letting her bend my powers, but he will see who his true daughter is among the two of us. Let's join forces and destroy Hepzamira. If you have truly decided to challenge my sister, you're already dead, so don't expect me to jump into the grave with you. Okay, no more questions. Right, let's not threaten her just now. I will kill her when I see her, but I'm not gonna say that to her so she doesn't know. Anyway, in this case, I ask you to leave the guild and never come back. We respect you, but we will never provide services to you nor treat you as a potential candidate for employment or membership. I admit I'm feeling quite excited. It's been a while since I crossed blades with fellow professionals. I'll be happy to discuss our adventure with you later if you want to compare notes. I'm gonna leave after looting all these things. Anything else for me to loot? Doesn't look like it. I think that was it. Let's see what they had. Natural armor +5. Dexterity +6. Good stuff. Really good things. That's just crap that I'm gonna sell. Okay, not too bad. Right, so that was Willodus. That was the Assasins Guild. Pretty cool. When we are back, we will do what? Probably this with Walji for Dark Moon Rising, and then hopefully we can we need to talk to Greybor. Well, I will do that at the Nexus, but yeah, when we're back we'll do this Walji quest, and then I think we can progress the main story.